I'm getting ready to do an interview here with Grant Cardone.
I'm going to ask him the deep dirty, too.
Oh, no.
I know y'all want me to.
Uh-oh. What's up, everybody?
Give it up for Ty Lopez. Give it up.
What's up? I like this room. You got like you got the sales going.
Okay. So
It smells like money.
Dude, look, for all those people that say cold calling's dead, there's proof right here. Who was Ty Lopez before YouTube?
I mean, I was always somewhat entrepreneurial, but it got squashed. You know, when I was 5 or 6, I told my mom I want to make money, and I had a little tomato stand. I made 25 cents, I think. And
You were a baller.
I was a baller, man. Yeah, I had a single mom.
Yeah, me too.
So there wasn't, the school system now doesn't encourage that at all. And my mom, being a single mom, being busy, she couldn't encourage that. I wish, going back, they say the 3 biggest regrets that people have: their education, who they marry, or their career. So for me, I look back and I'm like, man, what opportunity lost, because the younger you start, Warren Buffett, I don't know where he got this stat, because the #1 predictor of success is the age you start. So, if you're watching this when you're 50, I always say, when's the best time to plant a tree? You ever heard that saying? Best time?
Yeah.
Today? 20 years ago?
Yeah.
And the next best is today. So, what made you like to come to Florida?
Well, they just kept jacking taxes.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of real estate around the country, and they were, I got a deal in, where was it? Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm getting taxed for Charlotte. I'm like, what do you guys say? I mean, I don't mind paying you, but goddamn.
Yeah.
You got nothing to do with Charlotte.
Right. Yeah.
So, and then, I had enough of it. It was really a moral thing.
We're always interested.
What are you working on? What are you working on right now, so I understand what you're doing?
I'm starting to buy up a lot of land, just raw land. I used to be, my first business was around agriculture. So I'm just starting buying up farms. I just bought 100 acres up in Virginia. So
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the 100 acres? You gonna grow weed on it?
No weed. No. These are actually, with my first mentor, Joel Salton, raise organic beef on it. That was my first business when I was 19. So back to square one. And
so
how long have you been doing digital stuff for? You said 2 years?
Really, no. What, 5 years?
Like it started about 6 years ago,
but
7 years ago. But we really started building a team out 4 years ago.
And I thought it was just content. We've dropped 4,000 videos on YouTube. There's 4,100 videos on YouTube. It's all content. It's not a promo. Right. And then I start running into your stuff, and I'm like, dude, I forgot to promote it. Right. I didn't promote it. I didn't have a hook in it. I just thought I was dropping content. So there's so much content. It's like, if I went back and recycled that stuff, from cold calling to knocking on doors to, retail sales to converting somebody on the internet, there's so much rich content sitting there that just live sales calls.
People get lost in content now. That's what happens.
And attention spans.
Attention spans are short. I mean, and getting shorter daily. So it's a tricky balance, because I hear people saying content. It is, but it's got to be the right content with the right mix and percentage. Yeah. You give people too much straight stuff, and they just feel overwhelmed. You're doing it right. I mean, you got the people who are highly interested that'll pay. You give them the long content. The other people just got to be, edutainment. That's kind of what I'm trying to pioneer, that concept of edutainment. Some people have done it, but not really on social media. No one's done it yet. So if you can pull off edutainment, it reaches a lot of people.
Yeah.
Look at how many units in there?
4,000.
4,000 pieces.
1,100.
4,000 doors. Was that one property? How much you pay for
I paid $58 million, and it was just at an offer at $158.
4 years later.
And it pays about 28% a year.
Nice. Build an empire here. What's the tip people need to know on my Snap and Insta?
Dude, here's what you got to do, okay? It's not popular. I'll tell you in the next Snap. Look, everybody's got an empire. Even an ant's got an empire. Man, he's all glorious. He's happy. He's an ant empire, right? And then Ty Lopez comes by and steps on that freak, and he already have an empire, okay? So he asks, how do you build an empire? The question's not how do you build one. It's what are you building, and who's going to protect it?
We do Snap or Insta stories?
Ty Lopez right here, okay? I'm going out to my Lambo. That's right.
We got a car thief.
I'm a car thief. Just kidnapped his Snapchat. I stole it from him. I'm going to get his Lambo now. How many Lambos you got, dog? I'm stealing his hair next. I'm gonna steal his hair now. Look at that, okay? Okay, you guys be great. Look, I'm gonna steal his damn bodyguard right now, okay?
So we're gonna be live here on Grant's Power Players. Got the setup here.
Okay, so you guys on Facebook, really appreciate you sharing the stream today. Any questions you have for Mr. Lopez, Ty Lopez, Mr. Ty Hollywood Lopez, Mr. Lamborghini Lopez, Mr.
See, they're asking
so many
power players.
Exactly.
Now, what's the definition of power player?
Dude, what is the definition to you? You're the book reader.
We're playing out our power in life.
Dude, people that have achieved some level of, greater than normal.
Okay.
Right.
I'm honored to be part of the group.
Good to have you here, man.
Yeah.
So you guys on Facebook, we'll give you a chance. Then we're gonna go live on the show. Jared, we sound good over here? Yeah. Okay. What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Dude, you sound freaking awesome.
Much better attitude. Right?
What's up, everyone? This says congrats. This is my 500th broadcast.
It is?
Wow.
Yeah.
Give it up for God.
Exactly right. So let's talk about your kid. You're
Yep.
selling tomatoes.
Yep.
You think, you want money? You want to be rich? I mean, what was the connection with entrepreneurship and money? And
I don't think people think I'm more materialistic than I am. I'm much more of an adventurer. You know, even what I do now I see it as, I tell people ask me what they should do with their life. I'm like, be adventurous. At the end of the day, that's more interesting than anything. So, I went off and I lived with the Amish for 2.5 years. I traveled before you.
So when did you do that?
A little bit after high school.
Okay, so but let's talk about. I want to talk about the tomatoes, dude.
So back in the so back then.
Did you sell any tomatoes?
I sold one bag for 25 cents, and then you know what I did? This is marketing 101. I switched to sweet lemonade, and I realized if you put some sugar in it, you get a lot. I made like $3, which was a lot more than 25 cents. So
6x.
Exactly. So that's the moral of the story for all people who want to grow their social media. You got to drop a little sugar in it, because if it's all tomatoes, it might be healthy, but nobody's eating it.
Yeah.
I used to always dream of, people would ask what kind of animal you want to be. I always want to be a bird, and like an eagle. And someone said, why? And I said, because when you're a bird, if you don't like something, you just pick up and go. So I didn't have the best childhood.
You
So
eat a lot of nuts, though.
No, if you're an eagle, you kill a lot of things.
Kill
You're a
rats.
predator. Money is fuel.
Uh-huh.
You can have a Ferrari life, but you don't have any fuel in it. It just sits in the garage.
Yeah.
So a lot of people's life, they're smart, they got ideas, but you can't pull it off until you put some fuel in the tank. So nowadays, money to me is that fuel. I get an idea and I can do it. I can try it.
And I see you drop a lot of dough on advertising.
Yeah.
What do you spend on YouTube? I'm skipping because I'm selfish.
He
This is
wants
totally
to know.
greedy, dude.
But it depends. I mean, it fluctuates
No,
month
it
to
don't
month.
depend, dude. How much
Yeah,
did
we
you
actually-
spend?
I actually
What did you
spend
spend
less
last
now.
year?
Oh, I don't
Do you know? Or you
I
just kinda-
honestly don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm almost the biggest YouTube advertiser. Maybe Coca-Cola or some of
Oh,
those
dude, come
huge
on.
brands.
You're not that big.
Yeah, that's what Google
Of
tells me.
not a brand.
Of non-huge brands,
Well,
I
yeah, but
buy
then he
quantity.
went and compared himself to Coca-Cola. You can't do that.
Well, I'll tell you this. Google sends 2 people to my house. I got 2 or 4 reps that fly down from San Francisco.
Yeah. So what's
And so I say, am I the biggest?
Right.
And they go, we're not allowed to tell you. But they wink at me.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
They were having a conversation. Was it?
No, they didn't say. They won't say. They're so confidential at
But-
Google. They won't
So
say.
who knows, man?
Oh, I could figure it out because we don't just spend on Google. On YouTube.
Yeah.
We spend all over.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've spent tens of millions over. I don't know if it was last year, but I spent a lot of money. It takes, people don't realize, to build a brand, if you're going to do it digital, it takes money because their attention is grabbed by something else.
Charge.
Things to invest in things. Food.
Water, freaking rental income, not houses. A house is a sucker's game.
So Michael, you figure out where I am?
Yeah, I saw the Facebook Live and I live right here.
Awesome. You want to come say hello?
Yeah, I wanted to see the picture. I wanted to tell you something.
All right. So you wanted to show me your business. It's
Yeah.
cool. You got a sticker empire.
Yeah.
Can I see one?
So I have some Nike.
And you
Adidas.
sell them at school?
Yeah.
What grade are you at? How old are you? Got Yeezy ones?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I have Yeezy shoe stickers.
That's awesome. We're going to take the Wraith, Grant.
Yeah.
For those of you who love the Wraith.
White on white, baby.
What's
I left
up?
my rice in this car.
Confessions of an Entrepreneur in the Wraith.
Don't you love that door, man?
Oh, I know. This was interesting. I've never had someone ask me this. We're gonna post it. Where are we gonna post this?
I'm gonna post it at Grant Cardone on YouTube.
Yeah.
GrantCardone.com.
My biggest confession. My big.
3, 2, and 1. You're live.
Welcome back. Welcome to Power Players, the 2 best hairs in all of entrepreneurship.
He's got me beat.
Dude, me and you got the best hair of anybody.
My closest friends, like my friend Herman, I used to own a nightclub. A nightclub business was another business I was in. And he said, man, I see people saying that you have this all staged. They're like, you should have seen. He's like, I've known Ty since, a decade. It's always been the same. Honestly, here's my opinion.
Yeah.
I see a lot of guys going out, and it's a bunch of dudes. I've never found it's fun when the ratio is 90% guys.
And I'm not hating on you guys. Okay? I was single in La Jolla, lived on the ocean, had a little pad right in front of Windy Beach.
Yep.
I'd have a party, there'd be 400 people there and 280 of them were women.
Yeah.
So, and I'm with you.
On nightclubs, man, we always had 70-30 because here's the other thing. Too many guys, too aggressive.
Yeah.
You go out, guys argue, they fight with you. So, and nowadays, believe it or not, sometimes for me, a lot of guys want to hang out and talk business the whole time.
Yeah.
And where women are more relaxed and just chill. So I'm like, you know what? Do I want to go out to a club with 15 guys? I'm like, I won't pass on that. Congratulations, Brandon. Brandon's in my social media marketing agency. He's now hitting 10 grand a month. It's awesome. I've been telling people about this, and some people slow to the train. Some people never catch a new trend, It's not even that new anymore. The longer you wait, the more competition will increase. So get out there. Do the free training I have, and then if you're interested, you can do the paid program that I have too. 4-month program, show you everything you need to know, even if you don't know much about social media, on getting small businesses to pay you 1 to 10 grand a month to manage their social media. I've been walking around Miami and I'm like, man, all these businesses here, you can see their marketing sucks. You don't even have to be that smart to improve it.